welcome back to my channel. I'm Lex, and today I'm going to be reviewing the GamePress top tier fighter list. I do these every so often, every maybe couple weeks, maybe once a month, depending on how many units we get. Here's the explanation. 1% banner units are considered 7 stars. LF units, generally 3-star. And they have an explanation for 6-star LFs. Alright, so Z tier, largely unchanged for several months. Nothing special here. S tier is one that does constantly change. As it says, not too drastically different from Z fighter, or Z tier. And they have a few minor flaws. At the top, we got Super Saiyan 2 Trunks. Definitely really good. Special move, hits like a truck. LF Damage Goku is... LF Damage Goku. If you ever fought him, he's extremely annoying with all those counter supers of his. Also at the top, we have the Zenkai Awakening for SSJ3 Goku. He's very good. He's very pesky, hard to deal with. But honestly, I think it's fair. When he first dropped, he was pretty doo-doo. Now he's having his time to actually shine. So I don't mind that he's really good. Up next is Revival Cell, who, again, has had a death grip at the near top of S tier for an extremely long time. Crazy good unit. Helps control matches, one of my personal favorites. Up next, we got Green Fat Boo and Green Super 17. I can see how they're both pretty similar with, disrupt, good tanking and such, healing. They are pretty similar units. 17 clearly, has that different design of, absorbing ki blasts and such. Team Paralyze. But ultimately, they do very similar types of things. Topo is back up in S tier. He was tier 1, but we have had a new release with Purple Hit in Revival Goku. So he's moved back up to being, just a great tank and damage dealer. Yellow LF Piccolo and Yellow Demon King Piccolo. Both really good. Piccolo, I think last time he was in tier 1. Now he's back up in S. Let's see if there is a reason. Pretty solid. Sparking Kid Buu. Yeah, the LF. The Blast Regen Variation. Yeah, okay, that makes sense why he's up here. If you build a more blast-centric regen team, you'd want to take him over the more strike-heavy Demon King Piccolo. Super Saiyan Blue Goku from the first year. Incredibly solid, very powerful, especially as E7. Green Goku Black, still an absolute menace. Up next, we do have the brand new Sparking Purple Hit, who I don't have. But I can tell how he's built. He's very powerful. Got some pretty cool mechanics and such. I can see why he's up here. This makes perfect sense to me. Blue 21. Again, another really great regen unit. She's been out for a while. Most people understand how good she is. And fantastic support she gives, not only to regen, but to females and androids and such. And now we get to Purple Demon King Piccolo, who's now just at the bottom of S tier. He's probably going to get pushed out eventually. But what's funny is last tier list I reviewed, they had Purple Demon King Piccolo up here by Cell. I think they had him even above Cell. And I said that they were crazy for that. In that last video I made, I said that Demon King Piccolo was good. It was really good. But I did not say... I thought that he was specifically not better than Green Goku Black. Because Green Goku Black did pretty much everything that Demon King Piccolo can do, but Green Goku Black just does it faster. That 30 counts to transform is a hamperance. The having to... And when he does transform, yeah, he gets full hand and full ki. But he doesn't have his card draw speed. He has to leave, come back, and then get card draw speed. And that's a bare minimum of 40 counts if everything goes right for him to be at full power. When Goku Black only needs 15 counts for full power. Because as soon as Goku Black transforms, he has card draw speed. So I personally would have put Demon King Piccolo just, kind of next to Green Goku Black, but I didn't think that he was better. And clearly, as more time has passed, they have realized the same thing. Also, with Purple Hit, I could definitely see him being better than Demon King Piccolo. So, again, I would have had him more next to Goku Black, but here I can see that they've kind of come to their senses. He was absolutely not better than Red Cell, even slightly. They were absolutely insane for that. But yeah, I feel comfortable where he is now. Alright, moving on to Tier 1. These are, some really solid... These are going to be really good fighters. Just because they're down lower, it doesn't mean that any of these units are bad. They're all still quite good. Vados, amazing support. Best support unit in the game. Green 21, tremendous, great fighter. She's got cover save. Her flash, that solar flare, which inflicts flash, would give 50 ki and pulls a super, is great. She's got a lot of cool utility. Lock in super after one of your own battle members has died. Really good unit. Good Z ability as well. I can understand why she's so high. Yellow God Vegeta, great tank, knockback, good damage. Lots of healing, especially when paired with Vados. Sparking Kid Buu is a menace. He's almost more annoying than UI Goku with all the extra vanish. Because when he vanishes, he gets extra vanish gauge recovery, and if he has a green card, he's just gonna vanish and get it fully back. Kid Buu, most characters, your game plan is to make your opponent vanish, and then to gain priority. Kid Buu, he can just vanish twice so easily, so that screws up your game plan. Kid Buu, he's monstrous, he's got good damage, keeps getting ki, picks up card draw, which can stack. An absolute monster. But he's an LF, so he's hard to pull and hard to get a lot of stars, so ultimately he's not going to be much higher because of squishiness. Let's see. Yeah, he's one of the most annoying fighters in the game to face. But also one of the harder hitting ones if limit broken. Yep. Debuffs. Yeah, he's the secondary primary blue for region. As again, they do have blue 21 up higher. Purple blue Vegeta, he's just been Future's main purple practically since he dropped. Immediately replacing Zamasu. His support and then his Dragonball control is great, because after he dies, just destroying 3 Dragon Balls and healing the team. Phenomenal. Bergamo is still actually very solid. I'm surprised how good he is. I pulled one of him off of a random daily, threw him on a rival universe team, and I was literally slapping down Zenkai 7 units with a 2-star Bergamo after he got built up. He's a very good unit, especially if you have a lot of stars. He can be impressive at 2 stars. If you want to look back on my channel, I have a 2-star showcase. I think I called it Bergamo the Zenkai Crusher. He's better than you think he is. I promise you that. Alright, up next, Zenkai 7 Super Saiyan Broly. Very solid, very tanky, incredible special move damage. A good stalling unit. He's fair, go 10. Very good support. Very tanky at high limit break. Frieza. Final form from Dragon Ball Super movie. He is his paralyze anyone and everyone and steal Dragon Balls and drop your key is he's such a great debuffer. He's got great damage. He's got some good blast armor. He's fantastic. Zenkai 7 Cooler, again, still good. One of LOE's best blues still. Good supporting. LF Gohan, LF UI, both very solid LF units. UI Goku, again, very hard to catch. Kind of like Kid Buu, good damage. Future Gohan is I feel like he's great at just about everything he does. I know a lot of people complained about him when he first dropped, mostly about his stats, but it doesn't matter. He gets hit a couple times, he buffs himself up, and the team, and he's got a great cover change mechanic where if he hits, you hit his, blast barrier, you're losing cards? I'm pretty sure, yeah, you lose cards and you can't combo anymore. You're done. It's also that if you don't have any vanish and he comes in on the blast, you're stuck. He's gonna gain priority immediately. After that, we have LF Broly. He's still a monster. We even had 2-star. I'm sure I have plenty showcases of him up on my channel by now. Yellow Sparking Vegeta from Buu Saga. Released beside Kid Buu. Very good. He's kind of unit. He's a defensive supporter type unit. I feel like he really needs a lot of stars. I think I have him at 3 or 4 stars. He's still squishy. His best role is defense and kind of bringing your teammates in faster. He's a good stalling, but they could have did a couple things to make him better. Champa, I feel like he's very underrated. He's a very powerful damage dealer, and he's got really good disrupt. He can go type neutral. He's very solid. Purple Broly, a lot of people disappointed with this guy when he, Zenkai. A lot of people, including myself, expected him to be a lot better than he is. He lacks a lot of damage, but realistically, he's still the best purple Super Saiyan in the game. At least for now. But he's alright. He's nothing fancy, but he's solid as E7. He's not as good as we could have hoped, not as good as he should have been, but he's still the best purple Super Saiyan. Metal Cooler is he's kind of meh. He's solid, reliable tank. Mad damage dealer. Trunks, again, very good, especially if you pair him with LF Gohan. Trunks in my assist. I feel like they're very solid. You really need limit breaks on them, but they're a very good red for either Future or Vegeta Family. Vegeta Family, I feel like, is a better choice because Red Future Cell holds down that slot so heavy. Launch, solid damage dealer for Dragon Ball Saga. He's also like a red and green buffer, if I recall correctly. Purple Zenkai Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. He's aged pretty bad-ish. It's okay. He's not great as he used to be. Still solid. Yellow Final Form Frieza. I haven't fought but a handful of these guys. He is okay. Specifically, he's pretty solid against Saiyans. And other matchups, he's not as good. LF Beerus, another one of these Zenkais who, shows their age, but he can still do some solid numbers. He's got some pretty solid support for God Key. Supports Vados with a Z7 ability, so that's still, he's still got some worth. Both LF Gogeta and Vegeta. Oh, Vegito, my goodness. Both solid. Gogeta really needed some card draw speed, and he'd be better. Green Mellow Cooler, very solid. He's straightforward, really good against Super Saiyans. There's a lot of blue, purple, or just Super Saiyan teams in general running out there, so having him on your team of either movies or lineage does not hurt. Tier 2, now we get to the brand new Revival Goku. From what I've seen from fighting him and He just really lacks damage. He's got some pretty good defense. He's a solid defensive unit. But even after he revives, his damage doesn't skyrocket, and neither do his stats. This is a nice, revival unit. They're not gonna, break the game with every single revival unit. Not that, Red Cell broke it, but he is held like I said earlier, a death grip on like the top. So we could literally get other, revival units, and they're not gonna be just instantly some of the best in the game. I wouldn't mind seeing like a Blue Goku revives in the Ultra Instinct Goku. Wouldn't hurt with a better attack stat focus. Jiren, again, very good, especially at high stars. Still as troublesome as ever. Couple of good greens. 16, still a good defensive type, but you might want to bring the Super 17 Zenkai. He's just a higher quality. But 16 is still solid. Purple 21, again, solid on females. Purple LF Goku Black. Again, he's good. It feels like he was just missing a couple things to truly push him above and beyond. And also, Future's Purple Spot is kind of still held down by Purple Vegeta. His support and death buffs are just tremendous. Yellow Super Saiyan Broly, he's a solid yellow damage dealer. Good, team hitting ult. Nothing crazy. Yamcha, again, solid damage dealer. Majin Vegeta, there's always trouble with that green card. And that lunging super of his that seems to just do infinite damage anytime it touches you. Purple Gohan is trash. I would absolutely move him down. I don't like him even slightly. His kit design terrible. I have talked about that at length in other videos, so I won't bring it up too much. He's designed like a year one unit. I know he's free and all, but I'd move him down just because, that's how bad his kit's designed. And here we are with, a couple more kind of meh type units. Gohan, his stats aren't great, like even after transforming. Yellow Goku, his age pretty bad. Second form Cell, not bad. Frieza, his support is still good. Not the best damage dealer, really. Dispo can be annoying with long combos, but again, Bergamo is much higher on this list for a reason. He's just better. Fury Broly, again, a lot of just kind of solid, mid-ish kind of units. Trunks, old. Purple Super Saiyan Vegeta, again, Ella Zenkai Broly's better. Bulma, she's got pretty good support, but once you swap her in and then out, it's gone. So that's sucky. Kaioken Goku, Broly, these are just like okay units that have sort of aged themselves out. Still solid, but again, they've aged a lot of these guys here to not be so great anymore. And I'm not gonna really bother with tier 3. It's a lot of, just tertiary options. Not all of them are like awful, but a lot of them are definitely quite old. But alright, that's gonna end this video. Be sure to like and sub if you're new. I don't have too many issues with this particular list. I feel like everything's in a pretty good spot. I don't know, if you think anything different, maybe, shout out in the comments. I generally check them pretty often. And that ends this video, so peace out, and I'll see you guys on the next one.